stand on the existing protocol, but be that as it may, my maximum respect to our special guest of honor and the ICANN president, who is also my president, Malam Tijani Musa Isa, ably represented by past chairman of the district. And I will talk further on this as we proceed. Mine is not too much of a comment, but I just want to start. I'll be moving a little bit backward. I want to start with the immediate past chairman before ending with the current chair. And that is Dr. Kenneth Okpala. Let me put it on record that I'm publicly appreciating him. And let me tell you what he did that was unique. I was in Kuru for 10 months. And during those 10 months, I became president. I went as a vice president, became president, and then returned to Lagos. And while still struggling to settle down, the first letter I got,
recording in progress,
was from ICANN Lagos Mainland District. That they are coming to pay me a courtesy visit. I thought it was a joke. I reread it again and again. And true to what he said, he came on that due date, punctual, right on time. And we had a wonderful deliberation. It was something I learned a lot. I learned that even while I was there, the standard, the expectation, the accuracy, and the issue of accountability was still something that is still, you just cannot compare it. Fortunately, let me tell you what I did. I invited about 4 or 5 of my various district executives to be in attendance to support me while receiving them. And it was a learning point. I can tell you 2 or 3 things were part of what I learned. And that taught me something. And I told him that I will be with him in my own little way, if duty permit. And today again, I'm recommitting myself. I'm a member of the district, that's for sure. But as a result of traveling there and there, I've not been able to catch up with a lot of the meetings. But I'm rededicating myself again under our current chairman, that I will not, if I'm in Lagos, I will not join via Zoom. I will be there physically. But that is just at the beginning of my conversation. Like I said, I will not waste your time. 20 years ago, there was a chairman of this district, 20 years ago. And in the person of Mr. Joel Ogaga Omoli, a wonderful chairman. Please, let's appreciate him. And the irony of it all was that in that past 20 years, I think the last time I saw him must have been 15 years ago, as a result of just... So today, when I heard that he's on, I was trying to see, and I realized that he still has that youthfulness. You can't believe it. How he managed to defy age, I don't know. He still has that dynamism. And that is one chairman I will always appreciate. Because 2002 marked something unique in my life, and he happens to be the chairman of our district during that period. Then there is another person who is representing our president today. The first thing when he became chairman that I tried and struggled to understand, that is why we forgive the MC for calling me Adebayo. My own name is Adedayo. It was trying to spell his name. I first made the mistake of calling him Nwobodo. Then I was corrected that there is an A before the O. So in case you don't know, our representative of the president is Mr. Pastor Emmanuel Nwobodo. There is an N-W-A-O-B-O-D-O. I appreciate you, sir. It's a wonderful thank you so much, sir. Now there is another one I just want to say briefly, then I go straight to where I'm here. And that happens to be Mr. Oyewole, the current chairman of all past chairmen. He became the chairman of ICANN Mainland District when I also became the chairman of CITN Lagos District. And the irony of it all, we have so many things that we plan, we intend to do together. something went wrong and it became right again. So all I want to do, I will summarize it at that point. I will go into the details. But in summary, today's celebrant is actually our current chairman. And I want to dwell more on this. I met him and I've been relating with him. There is something unique about him. He's a gentleman, he's a professional, he's a well-bred one. In fact, when they were reading his profile, I was asking how he managed to even remain ageless. He's looking younger, far younger than his age. And I realized that the secret must be the home front. And that's why I want to also appeal to Madam. Please, we will borrow him. Like we said, we will return him when we are through. So, all I just want to say is to wish you the best of luck. And I can assure you, because you started with Dr. Kenneth Opala, it is not about two different institutes. I can tell you I have a long history here. I can sit seated there, even my senior in Deloitte, Mr. Bameke. I can see my sister, Mrs. Olawumi. I can see my friend, AKANNI. So you can see that this is a family gathering. And as much as possible, in any way you think the institute, beyond even ICANN, beyond any of these things, we are one family. Let me know and I will do my best in relating to that. Thank you very much and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Please give him another round of applause. Now the CITF President, Mr. Adeshino Adedayo, MNI, FCTI, FCA. Please, do we have any other good message from any of us here?
Yes.
You're welcome, man.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sylvia Halim. Your chairman and I date back to the days of Nigeria Merchant Bank, one of the foremost banks that operated and quite successfully in this country. They usually say money tells the day, and that's the truth. This is someone I worked with. You would hardly hear his voice. But when others are going up and down, doing one thing or the other, my dear GAFAR's head is buried in his books. I used to wonder, and I said to myself, one day, this guy is going to grow up to be the governor of his state, or I don't know what, or secretary to the federal government, or the accountant general of this country. He went on, and when the bank went down, most of us didn't see ourselves again until someone set up a forum where we all came together. And boom, when I saw this invitation, I said, no matter where it's holding, I have to be there, because this is one young man. I call you young because I was older than you then, and you're senior at work. And I said, no matter where it's holding, I must be there, because this is one person who's after my heart. He's a very good person. He's composed. The way he presents anything to you at any situation, take it, because you are getting just the way it is. GAFAR is a good person. God bless you, GAFAR. This is the beginning. That's accountant general thing we talked about. Maybe it's going to happen sometime. Then I will sit down and tell you, hey, can you send me so and so? God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Please give her another round of applause. Let me recognize Alhaji Waheed AMINU, MD, Outlook Image Maker, and the Chairman, Ridwan Life Society of Nigeria. You're welcome, sir. Any other is indicating? Dr. Ken.
Thank you very much. Is a gentleman, though you need to really understand him. I went to the district with my daughter, and while we were talking, he asked me a question. He says, "Is that not the GAFAR they said is a troublemaker?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, the man is not a troublemaker." That is it. One thing about GAFAR is that he's objective, truthful. He doesn't like cheating. And those are the reasons why people say he was a troublemaker. If he knows that something that's supposed to go to the right is going to the left, he will not agree. He's a wonderful brother. I wish him well. Thank you.